No, first we have grounding. So we have the situation of a meltdown or a child being aggressive or a child being hyperactive. And all of these situations, except for the meltdown, because the meltdown is actually where we have some kind of implosion of the energy. But let's first discuss aggression and hyperactivity. In the high aggression and hyperactivity, we have this high energy being really high up and outward. And what the purpose is of this grounding exercise is that we are going to anchor the child back into their body. So in times of distress, we're going to help ground the child back into their body. So how do we do this? You go and stand behind the child, so the child can be screaming and kicking and doing whatever. So try to go behind the child and place your hands on the shoulders and gently push them down. So do not use force. So it's really important that you don't go in and do this. That is not what I'm advising to do. What I want you to do is just place your hands on their shoulders and they will go and kick and scream. You place your hands on the shoulders and you start like applying more and more and more pressure and bringing them back into their body. And to do this, you can you can use your own body to apply pressure on the child. So you can, if I lean into, I can feel in my body where the limit is, where it's enough. Because my body and her body are connected. And we gently, gently bring down and push down the shoulders and build up the pressure in the shoulders. And then you'll gently let go. You breathe in and then you go again and just do it with your own breath. You breathe in, let go, breathe out, and gently build up pressure on the shoulders. And stay connected with your own intuition. If you feel like, oh, I need to go down the arms and apply a little pressure on the arms, please do so. Yes? Do a little bit pressure on the shoulders and go down the arms, because a lot of stress and anger can be built up in the chest, and anger and stress in the chest, build up energy in the chest, has to go out of the arms. So when you're pushing on the shoulders and something in you tells you, I need to go down the arms, gently go down the arms and use pressure. We do the same for the child that has a breakdown, has a meltdown. But this is different because this won't be a child that is kicking and screaming. The children in a meltdown usually will sit on the ground and don't want to be touched. So what you can do is maybe sit next to the child and ask permission to touch. Or you sit behind. When the child is very young, you can take the child on your lap and then apply the same soft pressure. And this is just with the intention to bring back energy into the core of the body. Remember, in autism, we have like too much energy in the head and not enough energy in the body. So we're just This way we bring back down energy into the core of the body. So Annie's saying that she tried to do this with a little girl, but she was like screaming and staying agitated, and it was not easy. And she didn't get to the place where she could calm her down. Sometimes you really need someone strong, and you need to be um, brave enough to keep going and to push really hard.
Mm.
So I'm telling you, don't use force, but bring down your hands and build up your pressure. But the pressure needs to, for some children, the pressure should be really, really, really hard, as if you're pushing them back into the ground. So don't be scared that when you do not have a reaction, or when you do not have uh, the nervous system calming down, to apply more pressure, more pressure, more pressure, more pressure.
Mm.
Okay? But always work from your body and lean into. You can really lean into the child and really feel, now I want to just press you back into the ground. They might just go down. They might go through their knees and sit, and then you go down together with them. Keep your hands there and keep the pressure. It will work. So don't be scared to build up, really, really build up the pressure. But it needs to be a build up. It cannot be a push. That is really a big, very important distinction.